The management at Newgen Software is now joining us, Diwakar, Nigam. So Q1 is seasonally a soft quarter for you on a sequential basis. Revenue, profits, what has it been in the quarter? However, has there been an improvement on a YOY basis on both the fronts?
See, YOY basis, we have grown by about 28% in our revenues. While business revenues gone up by 20%, we have a growth of total 28%. The quarter has gone very, very well. As you know, I think I have talked about it before also. Our H1 versus H2. H2 is almost 60%, while H1 is 40%. So this year, even in the first quarter, we have done well. And in place of being last year, in this quarter, we have taken some loss. But this year, we have had a profit of 3.8 crores. The growth has been widespread. The USA, APAC and EMEA region all have grown well. India, the growth has not been there that much. I think some large orders from government and PSUs have just slipped away. And I think they are expected to be coming into the quarter 2. So I think we are doing very well. The growth has been there. And we see a great year ahead.
I'm going to ask you, Mr. Nigam, to hang in there. Before I just come back to you, look what's flashing at the bottom of your screen. Let's just bring up the intraday chart of HDIL and you'll see how it's coming under pressure, and that's because Union Bank has said that HDIL has defaulted on a 143 crore rupee loan settlement. So that's HDIL for you, which is now down by about 1.5% in trade. I'm sure we're working the lines and trying to touch base with Sunny and the rest of the team at HDIL, but that's Union Bank, which has refiled an insolvency plea against HDIL. Remember, HDIL had been facing the prospects of being declared bankrupt, had been dragged to the NCLT, and once again, it's under pressure. Let's go back to Mr. Diwakar Nigam. Mr. Nigam, this is Nayantara. Sorry, I interrupted our interview to just flag off an important development for the markets. Coming back to you and your company, can you tell me what is the growth from the sale of products and license? What's the run rate that you have seen in annuity and the digitization streams? And whatever it is it sustainable and likely to be at the same pace for the rest of the financial year?
Yes, the product and product licenses plus SaaS revenue has grown in line of the whole growth, and it is sustainable. I think we will keep growing in all these. So I think the year is looking fine. We are looking at a business growth coming back in an Indian market also in this quarter.
Are you anticipating? You just alluded to it, from outside of India, the United States, APAC, and the rest of the markets and geographies you're in?
Yeah. US is doing very well. APAC is doing fine. EMEA is doing very well. And I think India, where it has been slightly muted growth, will also do well from quarter 2 onwards. So this is what our expectations are. You talked about the digitization orders. Yes, we got 2 big digitization orders, but I think their results will come over the future quarters as well as the future years. So they will take their long-term orders of 3 to 5 years. So their result will come in time.
Right, sir. Thank you so much for taking out time for us. Good to get perspective.